So I just had a question come in from Katie, and this is a really good one. She says, hi Jeff, I'm a new PLF owner. So welcome Katie, thanks for jumping on board. My question for you is, what are the top 3 traits you see in your successful owners who launch $1 million or more? So great question, Katie, and I'm not gonna be able to narrow it down to 3 traits. I'll give you a few traits, and I wrote them down here so I can be as succinct as possible. And this is, basically I thought about, okay, the people that are having the most success, and really I just thought about like in my Launch Club, which is my highest level coaching program, and the people are just crushing it in Launch Club, and like what are the 10 people that are doing the best there, and what are the traits there? And these are all traits that you can cultivate. They are all traits that I have learned to cultivate over all these years in business. And the first one is a bias towards taking action. Instead of trying to figure something out and thinking about it, just throw something at the wall, see if it sticks. A bias towards action, not getting stuck. It's like not trying to find the perfect solution, just getting something into the market, rubbing elbows with the market, getting the feedback from the market. I like to say, get to $1. See if you can make that first sale. See if anyone will pay you. It might sound funny, I'm talking about $1 million launch or $1 million business, and here we are talking about the first sale, but it's that bias towards action. There's this Kolbe test where they measure your quick start, like how quickly you move into action. And some of us have this, we're a 10 quick start, which means don't confuse me with the facts, I just want to get moving. And other people are more the 1 quick start where they're going to study for 10 years. You can develop the quick start, and if in this business it pays to be quick start. Now, I will tell you, I'm naturally not a super high quick start personally. So my best students are, I'm not, they're better off it. It's a bias towards action. So that's the first one. This other one is this idea of looking around and saying, if someone else can do it, then I can do it. There's so many times I see people come through like my free training that are just coming into my world, and it's more like, is this going to work for my market? Like my market is teaching piano. Now I know you've shown me plenty of examples of people that teach ukulele and people that teach guitar and people that teach how to play the cello, but I don't know if it's going to work for me. So in other words, there are folks that are looking for excuses why it won't work for them. The people that I see have a lot of success look around and they're like, where can I find anything that could possibly tell me it might work? If someone else can do it, I can do it. So a real bias towards that. A similar thing is, instead of looking around and seeing someone having success and then either feeling bad about it because, oh wow, they made that ukulele training work for them, and they did a $200,000 launch and my launch was only $30,000. I must be a horrible person. Instead of feeling down on themselves or feeling jealousy, it's like, oh, like that scumbag, they must have cheated people to get that launch or to get that kind of money. Instead of having this bias towards jealousy or getting down on yourself, it's like, if it worked for them, what piece of that can I use? What can I use for inspiration? What did they do right? What can I learn from them? So that is a huge one, is to look, and when you see other people having success, take inspiration from it. Another big one is a refusal to quit, an absolute refusal to quit. Now this isn't a refusal to quit on an idea, it's a refusal to quit on yourself. The innate knowledge that you are going to make this work. It might take 3 different tries, it might take 5 tries. You might have to take 1,000 swings, but knowing that if you refuse to quit, you're going to win. I mean, some ideas just flat won't work. So you might be in love with a certain idea for a product or service, but no one wants to buy it from you. Well, you quit on that idea, but you don't quit on yourself. And then a final big one is becoming a serious student of marketing. Because in this day and age where there's unlimited choices, your marketing counts. And a lot of folks are like, I don't like marketing. It's slimy, it's cheesy, it just makes me feel icky, or I just want to do my art. I just want to create my thing. I just want to teach this. I don't want to worry about that business stuff, that marketing stuff. You have to become a serious student of marketing, because especially when you're starting out, you're going to be the best advocate for what you have. And even if you go and hire someone to be your marketer, you're going to have to market to them so they know how to market your product. And even if you grow up into a $1 million, multi-million dollar business, and maybe you hired a big team and you've hired a bunch of marketers, you still have to be able to recognize good marketing when you see it. So when they put it together for you, even if you get to the point where you can eventually pay people, you have to be able to look at their stuff and say, that's just not very good. So you have to be a serious student of marketing if you're going to have success. So those are some of the common traits I see in people that are having $1 million businesses or multi-million-dollar businesses. And of course, this just scratches the surface. This is a few of the traits, not even some of the strategies or the path to that million and multi-million dollars. So if this is of interest, this is sort of my little test video. I might put together a series on roadmap to $1 million business or $1 million launch. If that type of thing sounds interesting, leave a comment down below and ask me specific questions about how to scale up into that size, and I'll consider turning this into a bit of a video series. But there you go, some of the common traits for the people that are just knocking it out of the park. So I'm Jeff Walker. Wherever you're watching this, scroll down and leave a comment for me, and let's go get them this week.